So I want to tell you guys just how much YouTube paid me as a full-time content creator, making simple and easy videos on YouTube by using my smartphone. Holy So I want to tell you guys just how much YouTube paid me as a full-time content creator, making simple and easy videos on YouTube by using my smartphone, which this all actually kind of started off with a Sony ZV-1 and a few GoPros, and actually now I'm on a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, but before we had Galaxy S20 FEs. Yeah, we're Android fans. Spoiler alert. But we still run Apple products, Apple MacBooks for our daily operations and editing and uploading and different things like that after having given a Dell XPS 15 a try. What a letdown that was. But people have been asking, and more importantly, my wife actually shared with me this new feature rolled out by YouTube, which is the monthly recap. And she sent me a screenshot of her July monthly recap for one of her channels. And she goes, I had no idea how much money I had made so far. Now, granted, she kind of did, but it was still surprising to see it on the recap, which kind of just gives you just a quick glimpse and, 30,000 foot view of what's happening, what has happened for the last month, how your channel's doing for the year so far, year to date, and just tips and ways to help you continuously grow your subscriber base and you get more views and ultimately make more money. And that's where I want to talk to you about the money, because technically how much YouTube paid me is zero, and that's the important part. And I will share with you guys how much YouTube actually pays, but more importantly, I want to talk about how much YouTube paid me. And me personally, YouTube doesn't pay me because I am not set up with Google AdSense, which is how you get paid through YouTube, to be paid. My companies are. Me personally, as an individual, I am not. And this is the same across the board for any paid promotions, sponsorships, or advertisements, brand deals, being a brand ambassador, or engagements, collaborations, or whatever it may be, coaching, mentoring, third-party websites, the Patreon that we have, the Amazon affiliates or Amazon associates that we have, the different other affiliate websites that we are connected with, whether it be, what's that one? Impact or Click Junction or whatever it may be. They do not pay me or my wife personally. So at the end of the day, YouTube actually paid me nothing. We got a few tens of millions of views. And we've gotten paid zero so far by YouTube. But that doesn't mean we don't earn money. And we do, as working and members of these companies that ultimately are getting paid by YouTube. And I think that is very important. And one of the things that I often want to stress to creators who are going down that path with me, and as we are approaching the point of which you're going to apply for monetization, this is how it goes. More than likely, you've easily gotten the 1,000 subscribers needed to get monetized. Then we're waiting on the hours. Then the hours start racking up because your videos start getting more impressions and more reach and connecting to the audience that is intended to see the video. And that's when it's time. Go ahead and get your business set up. Why? Because once you meet the requirements for monetization, then you are going to be invited to join the YouTube Partner Program, or at least to apply to join. And then that's when you're going to have to create an AdSense account, connect it to your YouTube channel, and then wait for YouTube to approve your account. And this is where most people will inevitably input their own personal information to receive payment from YouTube directly. And I do not do that, nor do I want to have to try to change it later with Google AdSense and YouTube and all the different postcards they send you in the mail to verify who you are, and the special code numbers you have to input in and put in. And here's how it goes. For those of you who have never gotten monetized before or near monetization, you won't get monetized immediately. And here's why. YouTube has notoriously, always, every single time, made you wait at least 1 to 2 days after. So you may wake up tomorrow and you got 2,000 subscribers and 8,000 watch hours, like overnight, just pow, you're double the requirement required to be monetized. However, YouTube is always 2 days behind on their analytics, at least. That's on a good week. So it's going to take them a few days to catch up to realize that you actually have those views and subscribers, even though you can see it in your analytics. So you wait your turn, and 2 days shows up, then you apply. And then what most people don't really know is that when you apply, you're not approved. So then you have to wait again, and that wait could be up to 30 days, I believe. Maybe they've changed it, but it used to be like up to 30 days. I've had instances where it's taken 2 to 3 weeks, and you have to kind of like poke the bear and say, hey, YouTube, can I get approved, please? And I've had instances where they literally approve it in hours. Now, I will say that the difference being, having created so many different channels, the difference being the type of content created, in my opinion, determines and dictates how long it's going to take for the approval process or the review process before approval or denial. And if you get denied, it's not over, but you do have to wait to reapply. And obviously within that time frame, you'll have to make changes to correct and right any wrongs that puts you in the category of being denied, not approved. However, if you're working with me, we are not going to get to the YouTube monetization application part and apply and be denied, because there's rules, there's guidelines, there's policies, there's, ways in which you can operate on this platform in a way that YouTube is going to align with you and your content, your audience, and help promote your growth. And this is not the platform you want to push back on. This platform you actually want to work with. And the more you work with them, the more they work with you, and the more views you get, and the more money you make, the more money you make, the more money they make. It's like one hand washes the other, basically. Now, I don't want this video to be longer than it really has to, so I'm going to tell you guys the grand total here for all of my channels for the lifetime of creating content on YouTube. If I just do the math real quick and easy, is round about this number. I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see it. I'm not trying to do this to like brag or show off or anything like that. This is literally a collective total of how much each channel has made gross as a business being paid from YouTube. And here's a caveat. The business still has to pay taxes, or I take that back. The business is a pass-through, and then we as members and however you set it up, either the corporation is going to pay the taxes, and then the members and the employees are going to pay taxes, so you get taxed twice, double taxation. Or your business pays no taxes, it's a disregarded entity, and then all of the net income is then passed along through a K-1 on your personal taxes, and then you pay the taxes. So what the gross number is not the net take-home number. However, it being a business, it requires expenses and cost of goods and other necessary purchases and charges that will ultimately chip away at your net income, with the goal being that each one of these is going to further produce more revenue and more profit. And it is a can that you have to continuously kick down the road, but it's a good can to have to kick down the road. Now, here's the kicker. YouTube is a considerable amount of income. However, there's more money to be made in third-party deals and sponsorships and affiliates and other monetization features outside of just ad revenue. So I'll throw that number on the screen here so you can see it. And this is, again, a collective total of all the channels together, all of us working together. And we don't really put too much time and effort into this. This is really more of a hobby. It's fun for us. This is a passion of mine. But also, YouTube has lowered the requirement for monetization for certain features. So at now 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours of watch time, you can gain access to like super chat, super stickers, and super thanks. And these are super cool. Like, they really are, because it allows you as a creator to connect with your audience and allows your audience to support you as a creator for whatever reason it may be. I'll just leave it at that. Because honestly, every different channel and every different creator and every different niche and every different category and audience is going to have a different reason for wanting to watch and engage and support. And it's not required, but it is definitely appreciated. And it also helps. And, it can help you do what you need to buy equipment or lighting or props or tech or whatever it may be to help your channel grow, to further help and connect and engage with your audience and your community. And, again, it's one hand washing the other, basically. Now, granted, there are some YouTubers out here who are making millions of dollars a week, millions of dollars a month, hundreds of $1,000,000 a year. It's just like any other part of life, any other profession or career choice or path. There are some people that make very little money, and there are some people who make a very lot of money. And, I think that the sky is the limit. The opportunities exist for everybody. And I just wanted to share my story with you guys today. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Subscribe. It's free. I'll see you later.